Yes, and I think that another aspect of a crisis, in a crisis situation such as this COVID-19, is that many mothers, parents, families are under a lot of stress, and stress does, of course, affect breastfeeding. So listening to the mother and letting her vent her worries and so on will also help to reduce that stress.
Yes, absolutely. Her mother or her mother-in-law may be trying to tell her what to do, or say that, or maybe she doesn't have enough milk, she should give the baby something else as well. That's why the baby is crying too often. And this can cause a lot of stress and make her feel that she's not doing it right.
Mm.
And so she needs to be able to talk these things through, but she also needs to feel free to say that she has these worries and that she has these problems, or not to be, that it isn't a bad thing to talk about them.
Yes. And so does that, what do you think about involving other family members, fathers, partners, grandmothers in breastfeeding counseling support?
I think it's absolutely critical that they are involved. And although it's also important to talk to the mother by herself sometimes so that she can talk about any difficulties, but you also do want to bring the father, often a critical person in giving the mother that kind of support which helps her to breastfeed, and her mother or her whoever is near her mother, her mother-in-law, her sisters maybe, anybody in the family who is an important source of support for her, to talk to them also and to make them feel that how they should be giving that support, and to teaching the fathers how to help the mother position and attach the baby at the breast can be very, very helpful. They get very expert.
Yes, and they like to feel involved as well.
Yes, and then they feel that they are having a real role to play in the fathering of the child too. They're not sort of being kept out by the mother saying, "Oh, this is my thing, I've got to do it," and then they feel left out or pushed out.
Yes, and so breastfeeding does concern all, and we have to be mindful of that too, and address those
yes.
issues.